I'm Tommy Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. Rick Walls, the president and CEO of Your Better Business Bureau for Northern Indiana, is on with us once again. Rick, how are you, sir?
Hey, Tommy, I'm doing great. How about you?
Not too bad. What do you have for us this week?
Well, it's kind of a weird one, Tommy. So imagine this. A box of random gifts just shows up at your doorstep. It'd be just like Christmas morning, right?
Right. Sounds pretty amazing, but as usual, I'm guessing it's too good to be true.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's part of another scam called brushing. And you're right. It's not just as great as it sounds. So brushing is when a third-party seller sends you items that you didn't order in order to post fake reviews under your name.
So someone's not just sending you gifts out of the goodness of their hearts.
Unfortunately not. Here's a little bit how the brushing scam works. So these third-party sellers, often from foreign countries, get hold of your personal details like your name and address and possibly more information. Now, this can happen through data breaches, public records, or other means. So you start receiving packages of random items at your home that you didn't order. These can be anything from small gadgets to household items like ping pong balls, face masks, or seeds, and a lot more. So the scammer then uses your name and address to create fake accounts or impersonate you in order to post glowing reviews of these items that they have sent you, making it look like you're a verified buyer who loves their product. The method behind their madness is that doing this boosts their product ratings and helps them sell more product. Now, since better reviews typically translate into more sales, these sellers get a bump in their product rankings. Now, this leads to more purchases from unsuspecting customers. The sellers may not even have to pay for the items themselves because the funds they send often cycle right back to them.
And this kind of ties in with what we were just talking about a couple of weeks ago with Jan about fake reviews. This is another area of that. This is really interesting, but is this really that risky?
Well, it might seem harmless. Brushing scams are using your personal data without your knowledge, which poses a privacy and a security risk. Plus, the fake reviews make it harder for people to trust product ratings online, just like you discussed with Jan a couple of weeks ago.
So what can people do to protect themselves from this scam?
Well, there's a few things. If you encounter this scam, first thing is notify the retailer, especially if the package appears to come from Amazon. They take brushing scams very seriously and will investigate and take action against the scammer. Now, if the product appears to come from another established business, don't trust the information contained on the box or inside. Instead, go directly to the business website to get their contact information. And if you can, try to identify the sender. Then check to see if any reviews have been posted in your name without your consent and ask for the reviews to be removed. Also, go over your online accounts and payment methods for any unusual activity or unauthorized orders. Now, if you find your credit cards or online accounts activity have been compromised, contact your bank and your credit card company immediately. And of course, we always recommend monitoring your credit regularly. And if necessary, contact the credit bureau to place a freeze on your credit. And of course, we recommend putting a freeze on your credit all the time. And you can unfreeze it if you need to apply for a loan need to have your credit checked. Now, your personal data might have been compromised, so improving your account security is critical. Stay vigilant about your online privacy. And of course, change your passwords. Use strong, creative passwords that are at least 12 to 14 characters long with mixed uppercase, lowercase numbers and symbols. And do not use the same password for multiple accounts. And obviously, keep an eye on your credit reports and bills. Look for anything unusual and be sure to act quickly if you spot something suspicious.
All right. Good advice. And Rick, is there anything else that we should know?
And if you think you've encountered any scam, whether you've lost money or not, contact BBB at bbb.org/scam tracker, because your story can help other folks from falling victim to that same scam. And of course, if you've lost money, report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. along with your bank and your credit card company.
All right. Rick Walls with the Better Business Bureau of Northern Indiana. And as always, get all the info you need at bbb.org. Rick, we appreciate you, my friend, and we will talk again soon.
Look forward to it, Tommy. Thank you.
Podcasts by Federated Media.